Right guys, got a big pickups video here. Don't usually wear hats indoors. Managed to crack my head open the other day, so to save you seeing me scalp, thought I'd put a hat on. I've got quite a bit of stuff, so get yourself a drink now. I'll open up some bits from Mr. Postman. Hopefully it's nothing suspicious that the wife's ordered. Protective wrapping in a fucking sandwich bag. Magic. So, Taito Legends on the PS2. I won this for like 99p or something. And it's complete as well. Quite good condition actually. I was expecting it to be absolutely demolished. Yeah, disc is alright. Yeah, I know there's quite a few games on these sort of compilations that you can't, well, without spending a fair bit of money. So, yeah, I'm going to try and collect all of them. Second one. Feels like it's been squashed to shit, whatever it is. It is a completely crushed, hopefully not by the mailman, Double Dragon, but it is for the Specky, which I don't own. I just like the box and it was cheap, but I thought if anyone wanted any, it seems to have Double Dragon 1 and 2. I don't know whether it's supposed to. There, that was it. Gathering dust. Do some movies. Again, just on my lunch break at work, going round HMV, seeing what they've got on sale. Got Snatch, classic movie. I remember like back in the day, my mate used to wind me up because I'd bought Lock Stock on DVD. I couldn't fucking find it anywhere, so I had to like buy it from France or somewhere. It cost me like 20 quid for a DVD, and I think it was like £5. And he always used to take the piss out of me for spending that much money, but I was desperate to get it. So you know what it's like. If you want something, you want it, don't you? Then a couple of John Carpenter ones I want to watch. They Live and The Thing. Trying to get my missus to watch it, but it's not happening. But I'll persevere, get her drunk or something. And then I've not seen this. I think it's on like Netflix or Amazon or something. But I thought it wasn't too bad. It was like $7.99, so I thought I'd get that one. I'm sure people have said it's quite good actually, but yeah, I'll give it a go. I think it's based on the newer games, as opposed to like the Angelina Jolie ones that she did. And then we got this one. I'm trying to think who did this one on the recommendations that everyone's been doing. I don't know whether it was John Retro Kit, or it might. Oh, who was it? Or it might have been. Oh, what's his name? I can't think of his channel's name. My head's gone. Navy Seals. I'm trying to think what his bloody channel name is now. It's going to bug me. I'm sure someone will comment. But he recommended that on the Game Boy, and I saw it in the local game shop in town. It was only 8 quid, so I thought I'd pick that one up. And then I also got a couple of Atari games. I bought myself an Atari bundle, and I got Miss Pac-Man with it, and Raiders of the Lost Ark. I've tried putting that in and I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this. It's no idea. Miss Pac-Man's obviously really easy. Then online I got Dig Dug, give that one a go. I've played some of the newer ones, but I want to see what it's like on the Atari. Golf. I don't think it was Atari gameplay, but I've seen some from Alex Nintendo Arcade when he plays his golf arcade. I don't know whether he's still got it or he's got rid of it now, but it looked like a good game. And then watching Retro Bear's channel, he played Smurf, and that was in the same game shop, and that was only £4, so I thought I'd give that a go, see what it's like. But it looked really good on it, because they're never going to be groundbreaking, are they? So let's be honest. Then a bit of cable porn for Tommy. I know he likes this, so I'll just give him a couple of seconds to grab the tissues from Dad and Lads Gaming for little Tommy. Some cableage. Dun, 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 dun. PS1. Because for some reason I bought a new CRT, and for some reason my PlayStation doesn't like the new one. So I'm going to try and do it with that. I'm crap with cables and that. I need Dylan to come round, sort me out some cables. Does like an express service. I'll do some modern stuff. So, game near me at work. I go in on my lunches and just have a flick around and see what's on sale, or see if something's been reduced. Sometimes I have it where they've stuck the sticker on but written a handwritten price. So I managed to get that because I remember Mark, Geordie Slasher, mentioned it, and it was like £1.98 or 95 or something. It was under £2 anyway for a sealed game as well. I thought that's not bad. And then the other day got Velocity. That was only £1.99. I said I just literally just spend my lunch break because I haven't enough to do. So just go around and see what they've got going cheap. I've also got myself Blood Drive. Can't remember who spoke about this, but I think it's a bit like Carmageddon sort of thing, I think, but with zombies you just run them over. But yeah, that's all nice and complete as well. I've got Activision Anthology on the PS2. Saw this on Sean's lockup video. He was going through some of his PS2 games, and I saw this and I was like, oh, I don't ever remember seeing that. But it's got some Atari stuff on. It's got River Raid, which I really want to play. But yeah, it's got some really good games. But it's also got, I don't know if you can see it on the back there, Hero, which seems stupidly priced if you want to buy it on the Atari, especially if you want it in boxes. Like, people are like 60-70 quid. I'm like, no thank you, I'll wait. And then one I've been watching on CX for a while, but I don't want to take the risk that it's going to come crap, and sometimes it's not always on there. But I picked up Demolition Girl. I watched the gameplay on YouTube, and it looks fucking ridiculous. Just following around this giant, like, Godzilla-sized woman, trying to shoot her up in a tank. It's like 18 quid on CX. I paid 20, but at least I know it's decent condition and got a manual. But yeah, I'll have to do a gameplay of that. It just looks stupid. And then off Marcus, I sent him a game, and I think that's why he sent me this. I can't remember, to cover the postage, because I want Mega Lost about the postage. But I said I've not actually got this. It's like one of my favourite games. I put so many hours into this when it came out, and I've got it on the digital collection on the PS4 because I wanted to go through and properly 100% it. I've got the guidebook and that. But yeah, I didn't actually have it. I've got San Andreas, I think, and maybe I don't even know if I've got Vice City. But yeah, he sent me that out of his trade box, all nice and complete. So thank you. Then I was having my car MOT, so I had to wander around town. Went to CX and then saw this game. All the lads I speak to sort of said it's shot up in price. But when I went in there, I thought, oh, it's not a bad price actually. I'm sure I've seen it a couple of quid more on CX before, so maybe it's come down a little bit. But I felt and it had the manual, so I paid 25 for that. I remember seeing it on somebody's recommendations to get that as a good shooter with where the bloody hell is it? Oh yeah, the Death Smiles as well. Said that's a really good one. So I've got them. and no doubt end up lending it to my brother because he's got an Xbox, so he'll probably have a go at it as well. And then while I was there, I went into crack converters, just seeing what they got, see if they got out cheap. I got a few bits. I'll show you a massive bundle I bought as well. But then they got one of them popcorn arcade ones, a Retro Bear. I'm sure he's got this. But Billy the Wizard, it looks absolute garbage. It was like 99p, and it was complete as well. So I don't know whether I'll ever give it a go, but I thought for 99p, can't really leave it sitting in the shop. And then they also had yeah, it is complete. It's got a little safety manual. I'll send it to you. Worms Blast as well on the GameCube, and that was only £4.99. Don't know whether it's expensive, but I've not got a massive GameCube collection. So I thought while there was one there, I thought I'll pick one up. And I also from the CEX when I went in, picked up the Metroid Prime games. So I had about 120 quid voucher to spend, and it's just been burning a hole in my pocket. So go around and see what they've got. Last time I think I picked up a load of PS3 stuff, all that Batman bits. Just trying to get through it. And then I picked up, show you some more modern stuff. Also from CEX, they had like, I think I had about £28 left on my voucher after I picked up some bits, and I saw this one for 30, and I thought, oh, I'll get that as well. Because games still sell it for like 40 quid or something stupid. Like they don't seem to want to knock it down. So yeah, I picked up that one, complete with little cards. It's good that you actually get something in it, because usually, especially with these Switch ones, there's like no room for anything. But yeah, not bad, and because it was with a voucher, it hardly cost out really. Then I completely forgotten that I'd gone onto the game collection and pre-ordered the new Alex Kidd, because I'd put an order through with the new Cotton reboot game for when that comes out. Not realising that like in April, when it must have been announced, I'd gone on and pre-ordered it anyway. I completely forgot. So then when that turned up, I ended up with 2. So if anyone didn't get one, just give us a shout, because I don't need to. And then game again. Been looking at this one for a while. It's like a bit like Diablo, but it's got the Motorhead edition. It's only £9.99. I just like flicking through in games. Like I say, there's so many games that you get that are mega cheap. Like the next 2 I'll show you. They have them on the side, like obviously all you see is the spine, and then you flick through and see the price. But then at the till, they sometimes give you a new one, or like with these 2, they give you like a big box version. And these were ridiculously cheap. These were both like, I think it's like £5.49, or it was under 6 quid. But again, on the side, it was literally just a small case of Hard West. And I've been looking at this because it's like tactical, like strategy game, but it's Wild West. And then yeah, it was like £5.49 for that. And then when I went to the till, lady picked up the big box version. So look, I don't actually know what you get in it, but yeah, £5.49. And it's not even like a download code one either, so that, like a little pin badge, and then a manual. I'll see if I can find one with some things on it. So it's like got that sort of style view. You go around doing it, because I do quite like the tactical ones. And then, a t-shirt, in large. She must have seen me looking like a fat bastard and gave me a large one. That's quite a cool one actually. I didn't realise it came with a t-shirt. It's the first time I've literally opened it, and I've had it for like a month. That's quite cool. I'll wear that one. Can go in my gaming t-shirt drawer. And then the other one, this one came sealed actually, so I've not checked what's inside it. But it was Lovecraft's Untold Stories. I think it was basically, I looked around, it was all these Badland games. Like recently, these have seemed to be really going down in price. There's a few in the local game in Derby where I live, like I think the PS4 ones, but they're like it's sideways on, so you have like the PS4 down here and then the collector's set in there, and they're like the same. They're like, I don't even think they're like a tenner. So whether they're having a massive sale or something, trying to clear out some stuff, but for the price, you may as well pick them up like that. I'll keep it sealed until I play it, if I ever do play it. Not really sure. I can't remember whether I checked the gameplay on that one. I think I did, but I think when I saw that was like $5.49, I thought, fuck it, I'll just get it. Then I picked myself up a DS Lite off Marketplace. So I decided to go in again. Some of these are from CX, some from Crack Converters. Just some games to play on it, because I did have one ages ago and then got rid of it, but I do quite want to get into it now because there's some good games on the DS actually. So there was like this one I remember playing with my missus. She doesn't really play games that much. Occasionally she'll play Mario Kart with me on the Switch. But yeah, I remember her playing this because she liked the puzzles and I quite liked them as well. I do quite like puzzle games. Then got Rainbow Islands. That was from the local retro shop. That was like £2. Tofu Collection. That was from CX. That was like £2.50. I thought, oh, is it going to be any good? But it's, I don't know if you can see the back. It's like a puzzly platformer sort of kind of game, and the gameplay actually looks quite good. But there's quite a few, like from the Rising Star, quite good games. And for £2.50, I thought I'd give it a go. Then from Crack Converters, I got, I know, heinous, £2.99. Pandora's Box, Professor Layton. I didn't play this one. I think I've played Curious Village, and then maybe is it Spectre's Call, whatever the second one was. Yeah, I do like puzzle games. Just something to challenge me. Usually that's what I play on my phone if I'm ever bored at work. And then I got this one as well because I saw that the Batman. So I remember people say that the Wii version's a pretty good game. So I want to see whether this one, it's only $1.99, see whether that's any decent as well on the DS. It's the sort of thing I could just like take to work and play on my lunch. Then I've got a bit of retro. Some of these I've ordered online, or I got from the Retro Game Shop or Crack Converters actually. One I'd seen it on someone's, I can't remember whose video it was that I'd seen it on. My memory's shit at the minute. Especially since banging my head, I can't fucking remember anything. The cheeky boys, but not the dodgy wherever them skinny women were from. But it looks like a really cool sort of, I think it's like a platforming, or it mixes a bit of everything in really. But it looked like a really good game, so I got that one off eBay. I think that was about £28, something like that. Doesn't come with a manual and the cart's a bit battered, but I thought I'll do that. I know it's Genesis, but I've got a Retron 5 that'll play that. Then I got from my local CX, I saw some retro bits in their cabinet, and I went to the guy, I said, oh, have you got any more? This is when I had that big voucher. And he was like, oh yeah, we've got a few bits in this little plastic tub under the thing. And he listed all these fucking games he's got under the counter, not on show. Like, some of them were like cart-only Pokemon for like £40. I'm like, it takes up no space. Why haven't you got it out? Because you'd sell that easily. And then he was like, oh, I've got this, and it's only a tenner. But it like wasn't out, just stuck under a thing. Complete Street Racer. Blue Spine. I thought, like, what? I don't get it. They literally like got naff all in there that don't display it properly at all, and then they've got like a whole plastic tub full of retro that they could sell quite easily. I don't know. Then this one, I've been after this for ages. I used to love, I've got the arcade version on the Switch, but I prefer the music of the Master System version for Shinobi. Like, it just brings back memories, you know, like when you kick the baby and it does that, well, rescue the hostage, but it's like kicking a baby, I always used to think it was. The sound it makes, and then the music, and walking past the Marilyn Monroe, like Andy Warhol pictures and stuff like that. Oh, I used to love this. This and the Ninja. I used to love playing. I think I got it originally from like Castle Donington Car Boot back in the day for like mega cheap. But yeah, I sunk hours into that, so I want to try and complete that one. And then from the retro game shop local to me, it's only £4. Spider-Man, that's another one I remember playing back in the day. I'm sure it used to frustrate the hell out of me. I can't remember why. I remember that one of the first ones I ever played was on the Atari. And fucking hell, like, to say it was Spider-Man was a bit far-fetched. Like a little red stick man climbing up a building, and you'd always fire off your web, and you think, oh, perfect, I've hit the girder on this metal building, and then it just fall, and you'd be like, what the, oh yeah, rage, because it was just horseshit. But we didn't know any better, did we? Then I also got, this is from Crack Converters, but it was just literally because they had it. I wasn't mega fussed about it, but they had it, and I thought I was in the mood to spend, fucking hell. Manual, wanting to escape. For Champions of Europe. I don't know whether this is a decent one actually. More like a top-down one, but I'll definitely give it a go. I've got a couple of footy games on there. I usually prefer more like the isometric sideways one than the over the top. I know it's more like sort of sensible soccer style, isn't it? Having it like that, but yeah, I do prefer the more isometric versions. I don't know why. I always used to play that on FIFA. Even like not the newer ones, but like 2000s or 90s. I'd have that sort of angle on when you could set it. And then they also had this Global Gladiators platformer. I can't remember whether it's any good or not. But it was cheap, it's like $4.99. Still got its little hang tab. And I just want to bulk them out. So whenever I see them, I'm just going to go and pick them up, because I always forget to go to Crack Converters, because it's not on like the main route that I do round to go through all the shops. So when I actually remember, they do actually have some decent stuff in there. Then I was watching the swap shop, and Tooty had this on, so he very kindly sent it to me, because I said that was like one of the few ones I wanted. Been looking at Legacy of Kane. So cheers, Tooty, Lord Tootington, or Baron and Earl, or whatever. I can't remember what I put on your posting. But yeah, nice and complete. So yeah, definitely giving that a go. I've been buying quite a lot of Xbox, like you'll see in a minute. But yeah, been getting into buying more stuff for that recently. I think I've sort of preferred some of the versions on that to the PS2, even though I have more nostalgia for the PS2. But I think the Xbox sometimes trumps it on graphics and stuff. And I also picked this one up from CX as well, because it's one I'd not really seen before. They have that, the usual FIFAs and all that sort of, you know, a million Halos and Call of Duties and all that sort of stuff. But when I see something I don't recognise, I pick it up, and especially like the early on Xbox one. And to be honest, you're lucky in hours when it's not got a bloody printed cover. It's always a way where you go, oh, I want that game, or you want that film, and it's a flipping reprinted cover for exactly the same price. I'm like, no, you're alright, I'll leave it. Ooh. Mark's favourite there. Tissue time. I'll laminate it for you, Mark. You can have that. But don't forget, it sends you blind. Just warning. Just warning. So yeah, Voodoo Vince. I thought he was like a carrot, but I don't know whether he is. Looks like a sock puppet carrot, but I don't know. Probably one of them games that somebody made when they were on drugs or something. But that'll be fun to give a go. And then this next lot, while I was in Cash Converters, looking at them games, I got some other like toy bits as well. I'll show you that on a separate one. But he had this behind. He said, "Oh, I'm just about to reprice all these Xbox games somebody had brought in like their collection." He said, "Did you want them?" So I was like going, "Oh, I'll have a think." And then as I was looking at the other stuff at the till, I was like, "Oh, there's nothing really I'm mega interested in." But I said, how many games is there?" So he counted them and he was like, "Oh, there's 29. I said, "Well, what's your best price?" He said, "Oh, I'll do them for 20 quid. And I thought, done, I'll have that. Bulk out my collection. I've probably got quite a few of these. So if I've got any doubles, I'll put it up on like the Facebook swap group or something, see if anybody wants them. But I thought for less than £1 a game, can't really go wrong. And let's say if there's out here that anyone wants, just put it in the comments, because if I've already got it, I'll just send it out to you, because I don't think these are expensive ones. So we got Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. I don't know whether that's like, I remember playing the ones based off the movies. I don't know whether this is like the same sort of style. This one, yeah, this one says it follows all three. But I used to like them, that sort of hack and slashy sort of games. They were quite good. Yeah, Spider-Man, Horrible Classics case. Tiger Woods in a very lovely clear case. That one's complete with the Xbox trial that's been used. And what is this? What the? So in the Tiger Woods 06 box, someone's done a printout for Tiger Woods A5, telling you what part of the things are. Strange. 2006 it was printed. Someone's crappy printer. I thought it was going to be something dodgy from the Cash Converters. You never know, do you? Viet Cong, Purple Haze, The Hobbit. That one looks like it might be quite good. Broken Sword. Don't know whether that's... Is that an action one, or is that one of them ones that's like a point and click? Can't remember. Full Spectrum Warrior. I think I have. I've probably got that somewhere. Ghost Recon. Medal of Honor European Assault. Al's favourite. V35. Vieira. Van Helsing. Is that Sudakai? Funky cover. Don't know what that one is. Maybe it's like an action RPG or something. Mercenaries. Yeah. DVD case. Battlefront. Rocky. Used to love the Rocky films. Close Combat First to Fight. Never seen that one before. Ghost Recon 2. X-Men Legends. Spyro, A Hero's Tale. Men of Valor. Obviously like the war games. Pro Evo 4. Another one for Al. Is that WWF or is it when they changed? So Raw, looks like it's my sort of era for when I used to watch it as well. It's got like the Undertaker coming out on his bike, Kane when he had his mask. Yeah, I have to give that a go. Hitman, Rainbow 6-3, True Crime, big red one. I'm sure I've had this one. WrestleMania 21. This one looks like it's got some old ones. Yeah, it's got some older guys. I think it's got like Chris Benoit. I think it's Chris Benoit on the corner. I can't remember. Was there one of them who... Oh, there was one who killed himself on there. I can't remember what his name was. Was it him? There was someone that died, wasn't there? I remember. My mate telling me about it. And then from Russia with Love. So 29 games for 20 quid. I thought that'll do. Bulk out my collection a bit more. If there's any doubles, I can help somebody out if they ever need anything. So yeah, that's it for the games, guys. And then I'll be back with a toy pickup video because I've just been to Leicester Vintage Toy Shop. Spaffed a load of money at them. So, but I'll show you some other bits, other toys I've picked up as well in a bit. Cheers, guys.